Happy Sunday. We're going to see what I did this weekend. We have this horrid jasmine. Well, I kind of like it, but I mostly kind of hate it. It grows up on everything. And sometimes it just needs to be tamed. This is next weekend's project. This weekend's project, which took 2 days to do, was to use a weed whacker. There's some remnants. Ooh, there's something from, I wonder where this came from. It's amazing the things that show up in your garden. This was a clock wind chime that we got rid of 2 or 3 years ago. Where that came from, I have no idea. Alright, so here we go. You can actually see the base of the trees now. Before you couldn't. There's still some growing up over there on the fence that I haven't pulled down. This tree got a major whack. It was well above the... Oh, that's Pete. It was well above the fence line. And we've never actually been able to see under it. So this year I decided I would prune it from the bottom as well as the top. Then we have bananas. We're waiting for these to come back up. The interesting thing that we discovered is that next to every current banana stalk, there's a giant hole. There's one there. There's a hole there. A couple of holes there. And there's an even bigger hole there. And what we decided, well, I came up with this theory, is those holes are the original banana that we put in maybe like 5 years ago. The original banana froze. We did have a chilling frost a couple of years. I mean, really like icy frost a couple of years. So the hole is where the original one was. And the shoots that we have now, the shoots that have come up the last 2 years, are coming up from the roots. So jasmine was like 2 feet tall back here in this corner. Got rid of it. And who knew? There's a sprinkler valve. I did not know there was a sprinkler valve there. And, oh, whoops, looks like I may have killed a snake. Oh, sorry, snake. Are you dead or alive? Oh, he must be dead. Sorry, snake. He doesn't look injured, but he must be. My favorite, let's see, I think they're leopard lilies. I looked them up. And to buy a new plant is really expensive, like $50 for a plant. I've replanted them from one side of the yard to this side many years ago, but I put them here in this empty spot. This is where I planted them. I did not plant them there. They moved there on their own. So I want more, and I've harvested some seeds. This plant right here had a really good seed pod on it. So I'm going to attempt to get the seeds from the seed pod to grow. Then I'm going to get a weed eater. A rototiller. I'm going to completely get rid of the jasmine in here. Because besides being hard on my leopard lilies, it's also killing my azaleas. I actually had an azalea right there. And I had to take it out because it pretty much was choked out because of the darn jasmine. But I put these edging bricks back in where they belong, right there. And do a rototill to get rid of all of the rest of the jasmine roots that are there. I'll have a really nice garden that I can plant, hopefully with more of these, which I really love. They bloom in October, November, and they have daisy-like clustered blooms. So anyway, the jasmine will grow back. How do I know that? Well, I'll tell you why. On this side, I did the exact same things behind me last year. I'm going to clean this up. That'll be cleaned up next weekend. I'll have more time. Anyway, this was completely scalped just about 1 year ago today. And as you see, it came back with a vengeance. It's climbing up my fence. I will take the weed eater to the fence, get it off the fence. But anyway, it's a work in progress. We will plant plants in maybe about 2 to 3 more weeks. All right, well, it looks like I need to go rescue the Polaris, who seems to have gotten stuck on a drain. So that's what I did this weekend.